All right, we got my friend Craig from the Butlers and legendary band Ruffians. How you doing, Craig?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Brett?
Good. You're ready to step up to the captain. All the Butlers have stepped up to the captain. We're gonna have to do like a Price is Right or Hollywood Squares with the Butlers.
All right, man. Well, yeah, I'm in the hot seat, I guess.
You're in the hot seat. 7 out of 10, and I'll probably have to deliver shirts to all the Butlers at practice. You get the Metal Social Sunday shirt.
Nice.
With the Where's Izzy on the back. Captain Jeff's gonna let's just let it rip. We go through them all, and then I'll answer up the back what you got, what you didn't get.
In honor of Craig in honor of Craig and his legendary band Ruffians, this is pretty much almost an all Bay Area quiz, because he's from way back in the day, and that's much appreciated. So we're gonna let it rip.
Even though he looks 26, it's like yeah.
Metal keeps you young.
It's all that clean living, man.
Yes. Oh man.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So number one. So what Bay Area rocker makes an appearance on Thin Lizzy's 1978 Live and Dangerous album? Is it Ace?
Oh, sorry. I get choices. I don't even need the multiple choice.
Yeah, go ahead. Let it rip. Who is it?
That'd be Huey Lewis from the band Clover.
Okay, all right. Let's hope he got it right, Brett. All right, number two. On Halloween 1982, Y&T headlined the Concord Pavilion. With Hendrix copycat Randy Hansen opening, who played second? Was it A, Motley Crue, B, Brokus Helm, or C, Hans Nadi?
Motley Crue.
Okay.
The Butlers just crushed, man.
All right, we're off to a good start.
Hey, were you guys there?
I was not. I mean, and our buddy, friend of the show, Doug Goodman, he probably like hitchhiked 80 miles down here, and I only live a mile and a half from the pavilion. I couldn't even make it.
I saw Crew on the
I was there. It was good.
Legendary show.
Whoa, you were there.
Yeah.
I saw Crew Shout at the Devil with I can't tell one of the bands because it's one of the questions, but with opening for Ozzy on the Bark at the Moon tour.
Oh.
And someone in I was in 8th grade. Someone in my history class wrote an essay why I want to go to the Y&T Motley Crue show on Halloween. So if that was Motley Crue that played. Anyway,
that was a Black Tiger tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, this is a very wordy question. I hate wordy questions, but it's the only way to do it. So when Kirk Hammett left Exodus from Metallica in 1983, he took some Exodus riffs with him. Creeping Death would utilize a part of Dying by His Hand. Parts of another Exodus favorite, Hell's Breath, would show up in what other Ride the Lightning track? Would it be A, Ride the Lightning, B, Escape, or C, Trapped Under Ice?
I don't think Ride the Lightning. Not Trapped Under Ice. What was and then that leave the one?
Escape.
Escape.
Think it out. You sure?
Let's go Trapped Under Ice.
All right.
Trapped Under Ice. Freezing. Can't move at all. Okay. All right. So,
was that correct?
We're going to tell you at the end.
We'll find out. All right. The legendary Day in the Dirt, where Ruffians appear on the flyer but did not play. It happened in Berkeley on August 19th, 1984, with Slayer, Exodus, Suicidal Tendencies, among others. Opening act Blizzard would go on to become what Bay Area thrash legends? Was it A, Death Angel, B, Possessed, or C, Violence? So what band would Blizzard turn into?
Man, I don't know this thrash yet very well.
This is where process of elimination would, if I was you.
Not Death Angel. And it was either going to be Possessed, or what was the other band?
Violence.
I'm going to go with Possessed.
Okay.
Possessed. Okay. These are some. You're doing great.
You're doing great.
I don't think our normal contestant can handle this kind of heat. So
This is, yeah. The
Good
Butlers
job.
get the
Let's go back to Thin Lizzy stuff, man.
okay, let's do it. Number 5. All right. The Thin Lizzy barnstorming track Rosalie was written by which American songwriter? Is it A, Bob Seger, B, Sammy Hagar, or C, Bruce Springsteen?
Bob Seger from the album back in '72.
All right, there you go. Looking good.
All right. Now a little Judas Priest. On July 24th, 1977, Judas Priest performed in A Day on the Green in Oakland, California, opening for which act? A, Ted Nugent, B, Aerosmith, or C, Led Zeppelin?
They opened up for Led Zeppelin. It was July 23rd and 24th. It was Judas Priest, Rick Derringer, and Led Zeppelin. I was at the second day on the 24th.
No way. Oh, man.
That's Led Zeppelin's last American performance, right?
Yeah, that was a shit show. Yeah, that was a shit show weekend. That second day was the shit show because of the whole Blue Coat incident, which y'all heard about. So,
what's the Blue Coat? I know people got beat up backstage.
yeah, that was when it's a long story, but I'll make it short. Yeah, Peter Grant's son went to grab those little wood things off the trailer, Led Zeppelin, like the ones you get at the fair, right? And then it was the first day, and then the Blue Coat guy goes, "Hey, man, you can't have that. There's another day of show tomorrow, you know." And so he, took it from the kid, and then they found out about it. And you don't take anything away from Peter Grant's kid, so they scolded the Blue Coat in public, and then they said, "Oh, we'd like to apologize to him. So bring him on the trail in the thing." And so Bill goes, "Hey, I know what's going on." They drug the guy into apologize to him and beat the holy crap out of him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it was ugly, man. Let's Peter Grant, John Bonham, get him on the thing, and Richard Cole, those three guys.
Yeah.
They were thought they're above the law, but yeah, they ended up in the Oakland jail for a few hours.
Oh my God.
And Bill Graham's guys were thugs too, So
yeah, not as much as the Led Zeppelin.
Right. Yeah. Former pro wrestler Peter Graham. Okay, so back to Y&T. Before shortening their name to Y&T and signing to A&M Records, what label did they release 2 albums on as Yesterday and Today? The A, London Records, B, Polydor Records, or C, Atco Records?
London Records.
Oh, with London. Okay, Exodus. The front cover photo of Exodus' second album, Pleasures of the Flesh, shows them sitting at a bar. Which venue was this shot taken? Was it A, the Tonga Room, B, the Stone, or C, the Punchline?
So the Punchline meaning Wolfgang's? Oh no, the Punchline meaning the next to the Waldorf.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. That came out in '85, so it wouldn't have been.
You're pretty good right there. Don't think too hard.
You just got a bonus. You just got a bonus point without trying.
Of the question. So. You answered the question actually.
Okay, so the old Waldorf. The Punchline.
Yes. Yeah. You can't take that. Yeah. You're so good. I don't want you to outthink yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the bonus question had no options. It was what was the place known as? The old.
You
Waldorf.
said it. Yes.
Okay, cool. The bonus question. That was and Mike Kansler, their roadie, is the guy on the front of the cover with them with the bonus.
Oh,
Mike Kansler.
that's cool. Good
All
trivia. Good trivia.
Trivia for you heavy metal folks out there.
Right.
All right, Mabuhay Gardens.
Focus, because you might be
right
setting
now.
records. You're setting records, Craig. You're setting records here. So focus. Stay.
All right, Broadway, Nessa Kino's The Fab Mab. On July 24th, 1984, Metallica played a show at the tiny Mabuhay Gardens in San Francisco. Under what name? Was it A, Metal Militia, B, Kill 'Em All, or C, The Four Horsemen?
Kill them all.
Kill 'Em All. All right.
You do.
I don't know this.
Yeah, no, you could set a record, and this is my question. I hope I don't. Actually, he's already set a record because
Yep.
he got the bonus.
All
But
right.
this could be crazy if you get this.
Britt coming in with this one. And what was Pete Way's post-UFO band that opened for Ozzy Osbourne and Motley Crue on the Bark at the Moon tour? A, Fastway, B, Wasted, or C, the Pete Way Band?
Say the question one more time.
What was Pete Way's ex-UFO band that opened for Ozzy Osbourne and Motley Crue on the Bark at the Moon tour?
States or Europe?
States.
States.
Well, I mean, it had to be Wasted.
Had to be.
Yeah. Perfect score.
Perfect score.
Perfect score. Yeah. Perfect score, Craig. Perfect score. Let's run it.
Nailed it. 11 for 11.
What Bay Area rocker makes an appearance on Thin Lizzy's 1978 iconic Live and Dangerous album? You answered Huey Lewis without even the choices. Correct. On Halloween.
On harmonica, no less.
On Halloween 1982, YNT headlined the Concord Pavilion with Hendrix copycat Randy Hansen opening up, who played second. You Were There, Motley Crue. When Kirk Hammett left Exodus for Metallica in 93, he took some Exodus risks with him. Creeping Death would utilize a part of Dying by his hand. Parts of another Exodus favorite, Hell's Breath, would show up in what other Ride the Lightning trap? You by the skin of your teeth, guess Trapped Under Ice. It was Trapped Under Ice.
Yep. It's the dun 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 dun. Right on. Good job.
The legendary Day in the Dirt happened in Berkeley on August 19th, 1984. Slayer, Exodus, Suicidal Tendencies, among other acts, and you were supposed to be on that show. Opening act Blizzard would go on to become what Bay Area thrash legends? You guessed Possessed. It was Possessed.
Jeff Becerra of Possessed, and Blizzard had a pretty bad reputation as a bad band back then.
My buddy Jeff, he's a big Ruffians fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right on.
The Thin Lizzy Barnstorming track Rosalie was written by which American songwriter? You answered A. Bob Seger. It was A. Bob Seger.
Yep. Great job.
And you
Great
named the
knowledge.
album it was on and the year.
Yeah.
And the year. On July 24th, 1977, Priest performed at A Day in the Green in Oakland, California, opening for which act? You answered C. Led Zeppelin. It was C. Led Zeppelin, and you were there.
With backstory. Hey, how was Judas Priest?
I didn't know who they were. Well, luckily I was there because I had a sister 5 years older than me, and she hung out with people a couple of years older than her, so I was able to go. So I mean, I was pretty lucky. Priest, I didn't know they were. I sound like a wicked name though. And,
yeah.
I knew who Derringer was from Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, and man, something else.
Bragging rights. On fire. Did you get how good Zeppelin were at the time, or was it just going to a rock concert?
Oh no, man! I was into Zeppelin 2 and I had Zeppelin 4. Those are the only two albums I knew. And man, I showed up in tube tops and pot and chicks and rockers along here. I was like, man, I want to be part of all this.
Oh man, that's the front cover photo of Exodus' second album, Pleasures of the Flesh, shows him sitting at a bar. Which venue was the shot taken at? You were so close to this question that you got it. I mean, that you didn't even know how you were answering it before you answered. You answered C, the punchline. Bonus, it was C, the punchline. Bonus question was, what was the place formerly known as? And it was the Old Waldorf, right?
Waldorf, Metallica's first Bay Area gig. And AC/DC played there too.
Yeah, well, actually, the Old Waldorf wasn't Metallica's first Bay Area gig. They played the Stone before that, and their second time up was Wolfgang's, and Law's Rocket played. We played together. I was in actually Law's Rocket at the time.
Oh wow!
Wow! Oh, killing it. Was it crazy? Was it a crazy gig?
Yeah, it was awesome. Those guys were great, man. I mean, I was blown. I saw them at sound check. I was like, "Oh, whoa, man, we're in for a treat, man. We better fucking pony up." But they were something else. I hadn't seen a band, that was playing that fast with that many time signatures. Like not a local band. They weren't local yet, but yeah, they were great, man.
All right, should get another point for that. On July 24th, 1984, Metallica played a show at the tiny Mabuhay Gardens, which is on Craig's shirt, in San Francisco. Under what name? You answered B, Kill 'Em All. The answer was B, Kill 'Em All.
Right on.
Was that luck or did you know that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay. 10. What was Pete Way's post-UFO band that opened for Ozzy Osbourne and Motley Crue on the Bark at the Moon tour? You answered B, Wasted. The answer was B, Wasted, man.
Let's get wasted.
You did it. You get the shirt. Craig, you set the record. You set the record. I think you were the most worried too, and you did it. You did it, man. Congratulations. I'll be delivering 3 shirts to Butlers practice, and we'll get ready for Hollywood Heavy Metal Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, great burial knowledge, man. Great job.
Thanks, guys. It's been fun. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Thanks, Britt.
Thank you.
Hit me up anytime, and love to come back.
All right,
100%.
excellent.
100%, Craig. All right. Thanks, guys.